we go. All right.
These are the kind of plays that make me love this game.
Tostitos, the official chip and dip of the NFL.
You don't think that's too cheetah looking? Does that look cheetah looking?
No.
This NFL season, a clean, crisp taste that's easy to enjoy. Bud Light.
All right, we officially live with
theater.
I don't know.
Patrick, it's me.
Now,
I'm taking you to the underworld.
Look, more danger.
the SpongeBob movie.
When it all comes together, it could mean you're ready to talk to your doctor about Wegovy. Ask for Wegovy by name. Visit wegovy.ca for savings.
Jackpot City Casino, immersing your city in the feeling of magic and excitement. Offering over 1,000 thrilling games, including the massive Mega Millionaire Wheel. Endless streets of exclusive games and slots. Buildings filled with table and live games.
Yo, we live watching the game
Perfectly
right now.
made for
I can't
you.
show it because we'll get hit, you know.
Jackpot City Casino. This is what excitement is made of.
Hey, did everyone ever tell you look like Jason Kelsey?
Get back though, chat. I gotta go to the store.
Mistaken for Dan Campbell at least once a week. We're gonna work on the beard.
Tonight's first half highlights are brought to you by iPhone.
As the Seahawks take the field, led by the much-traveled Sam Darnold against the Los Angeles Rams. And in his 17th year, Matthew Stafford likely having his best season ever on Thursday Night Football. Charbonnet into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Stafford throwing, caught into the end zone. Space Needle here in Seattle on this Thursday night. Raining a little bit off and on, 53 degrees, prime stories through the first half. So there they are, the ball control, the numbers up 2-to-1 ratio for the Rams. They run 42 plays to 20, 257 yards, so 2-to-1 on just about everything. 2 for 3 on fourth down conversions. Of course, that big fumble. Here are the quarterbacks tonight, 167 for Stafford, and only 6 passes thrown by Darnold to 72 yards, 46 on what was a lot of yards after the catch. For Walker, Rams or Seahawks tonight's women controlling the pass. For the 1-seed Seahawks are trying to clinch a playoff berth with a win. Each team 11-3 coming in. Now Michaelsburg, Herb Street, Haley Hartog in Seattle. And away we go in the second half with Rashid Shaheed, who had a 100-yard run back a couple of weeks ago at Atlanta to break the tie just after halftime, is back to receive. Got him from New Orleans in the trade. Goes down it there to the 35. They go moments ago. Kaylee on the field with Sean McVay.
Well, Sean, your offense has moved the ball at will. How do you ensure those drives into the end zone?
Yeah, we've just got to be execution a little bit better on some of the early downs. I got to put us in some better situations. I know they're going to have some adjustments, but we got to continue this momentum like that we finished our most recent drive with a touchdown. Big stop by the defense to force that fumble. Here we go for a second half. This is what you love.
Thanks, Sean.
Thanks.
He's going to make a hell of an analyst someday, isn't he? No kidding.
What more could you do?
No.
I love how he just falls on his sword. That was a pretty good first half there.
Yeah, he's great at that. Perfect analysis. The 35-yard line, Seattle starts this drive on the ground, and Verse says no thank you, and the tackle is now made on Zach Charbonnet after a gain of 2.
And now we talked about Poona Ford and the difference that he has made. They went out intentionally to make a difference in this run defense. And here he is in the very first play, just setting a tone, dominating up front, just pushing around Sundell right there. Their run defense a year ago, 28th in the NFL. This year, it's become a top 10 run defense.
Poona Ford 5'11" and 314 pounds. Play fake. Over the middle, pass is caught, looking for the first down, coming close to it. The Charbonnet, see where they spot it, a little bit short, 3rd and inches.
Yeah, Clint Kubiak continues. We'll see how this second half unfolds, but continues to be very conservative. Now you just put that graphic up 4-6 in the first half for Sam Darnold. Keep in mind, I think they're just trying to kind of like a boxing match, just kind of box. They're just hanging in there, get into that 4th quarter, stay within striking distance.
Here's your tush push. Northwest version. A.J. Barner's going to take the snap. One of the tight ends, and he will, I think, pick up the first down as they come in from the corners. Ready to put it down, and they said move those chains, first down.
Barner's a big man, and 6'6", 251 pounds. Easily is able to get that first down with the help from behind there. Nice push.
His 10th rush of the season, 9 first downs.
Good effort.
Very effective. Hand the ball off here. Walker. Kenneth Walker inside the 40. Kenneth Walker is out in front. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seahawks.
Well, Al, we just talked about Poona Ford and what he did to Sundell. And boy, does Sundell do a great job. Late movement. Watch him in the middle. You'll see the movement from the nose moves over. Good job of helping out. Then he's able to get up to the linebacker. And that's just Kenneth Walker with great instincts as a ball carrier. Able to find that hole on the backside and then uses his speed to outrun the secondary into the end zone.
55 yards for Walker. Seattle on the cusp of taking the lead, which they do just inside the left upright of the foot of Myers. So we are 2 minutes, 3 seconds into the second half. 14-13 Seattle.
I'm obsessed with Gain Super Flings, and I just had to find out what makes them smell so amazing. Turns out, it's thanks to award-winning perfumers and laundry scientists. They supersized the fling and filled it with concentrated detergent. Then added 3 times the Febreze freshness and 4 times the Oxy cleaning power. Which explains why I'm not the only one loving them.
They have absolutely upped my laundry game.
They smell so good. Yeah, you really gotta smell this.
Game day, dude. Let's go.
But I still don't know which BetMGM responsible gambling tools to use.
Maybe you should mull it over.
I see it now.
Mull it over.
I know what to do. Good call.
With BetMGM's responsible gambling tools like deposit or time limits, you can always mull it over ahead of time.
Party's in the back.
In a bit. I gotta go to the store real quick. It's like right next to my house. It's not super far. But I got the right now. I'm like kind of reacting, like watching the Rams at Seahawks. So the Fortnite stream a little later.
Without fans, there would be no DeAndre Hopkins. There would be no NFL. The younger generation brings a different energy. When I got drafted, I was wearing things that wasn't of the norm. It's been a drastic change. They're curating their own style. They're expressing how they feel. They're pushing for it. Fan like a pro at NFLshop.com.
Tomorrow night, the NBA on Prime. The Sixers take on the Knicks, and then it's the Thunder, who are 24-2 against the Timberwolves. Prime tips off tomorrow night, 6:30 Eastern. That's the Seattle Pinball Museum, Bench Arcade, here in Seattle, Emerald City.
How about the two backs? 160 yards combined. The rest of the team 25, and Kenneth Walker has 136 of those yards with that big screen early in the game.
Kickoff fielded at the 8-yard line and cut to the outside, take it down to the 27 is Ronnie Rivers, and that's where the Rams will take over.
Time for Smart Moves, presented by Chimes. Offensive line. We've seen Sean McVay and that 13 personnel, instead of throwing it, they've been running. Getting a good push up front. Been very impressive. You're talking about one of the top defensive lines in the NFL, and their starting right guard, Kevin Dotson, is out. Justin Dietrich is in, and they still are staying committed to that run game. You can see the push. They're moving that line of scrimmage 2-3 yards collectively across the front, but it's the loudest this crowd has been since the beginning of this game.
They're totally back into it. Their team up by a point. Kyron Williams is the running back on first down. He takes it. Gains 1, 2nd and 9. I mean, this is the loudest thing. Well, Arrowhead and Seattle are always going back and forth, but this is we're in Seattle. It's a true sound garden.
No doubt about it. We just talked about how they're getting a push, Al, and now you got Leonard Williams using those hands. See how he pressed McClendon away from his body? Eyes in the backfield. Now he's able to peek around, get off that block, and make a heck of a play. What a player he is in his 11th year, 31 years old, out of USC.
They called the 12s. Let them hear them roar. Pass is incomplete to the outside. Try to get it to Davis Allen, tight end. 3rd and 9.
Davis Allen has had a hard time. That would have been obviously a very tough catch. That ball is away from him, but we've been bragging about the tight ends and how good they are, how versatile they are. And with Devontae Adams not playing tonight, how they've had to step up. Now you got a 3rd and long. They have not put Stafford in this offensive line in too many of these kind of situations. See if they dial up the pressure.
Goes 5 wide. Stafford deep downfield as a man open makes the catch. Xavier Smith. What a time for his first grab tonight. Second-year guy out of Florida A&M gets free all the way downfield for 48.
So you have Puka right here that's going to go to the out. Watch how that takes to safety with him, and that's going to open up the slot to go right by that safety. See the little confusion? Looking over his shoulder, not real sure if he had help. That's Devin Witherspoon, who wasn't real. I think he thought he had a safety coming over to help him.
That's Adams. That's the one guy who could get lost. Xavier Smith, you're not even thinking about him. They go 5 wide, he'd be number 5. From the 24-yard line, whistle before the snap. Timeout, Rams. Play clock is going all the way down.
Yeah, I mean, 3rd and 9.
Yeah.
And it just goes to show you, they got him in man-to-man. The safety goes out with Puka, and it just opened it up. And it was, I don't think they're expecting, like you said, the ball to go downfield to Smith.
You want to know something crazy? Of course, the winner of this game has the path that they went out. Do you realize the 49ers, if the Rams lose tonight, the 49ers could wind up 13-4. These teams could wind up 13-4, and the tiebreak would go to San Francisco.
It's unbelievable.
Think about that.
Like we said earlier, San Francisco is sitting around there. They're watching this game, polling for Mike McDonald and the Seahawks to win because they've got them still coming up on their schedule. And if they keep winning, what a matchup that ends up being into the year.
Wouldn't that be crazy? In Division 13-4, 3 teams.
Nobody's talking about the 49ers because of all their injuries, and there they are.
They are now. First down. And a gain of 6 to the 18-yard line, flag down. It was Williams.
And it's going to be a hold on Jackson, I believe.
Holding. Offense, number 77. 10-yard penalty. Still first down.
Indeed.
Trying to work that left side. You got all 3 tight ends on that side, even 2 of them on the edge. And you got Davis Allen lined up as a fullback, but it's 77. And you see that big blitz there by Drake Thomas. Yeah, Drake Thomas has become a very important piece to this defense. Second on the team in tackles.
First down, 20. Little flea flicker, pass, screen, lots of blocking out in front. Inside the 20 to the 18-yard line goes Colby Parkinson, who's had a great season. His first grab tonight, good for 16.
And you know, usually you see a flea flicker, it's because you're trying to take a shot downfield. But instead, they use that to kind of, as decoys to sell it. Look at that defense. They're sinking. And now you got a couple offensive linemen as decoys downfield, leading the big fullback, Parkinson. What a call there after the big penalty at 1st and 20 to get him back on schedule.
2nd and 4. Parkinson, ex-Seahawks, spent 4 years here. Stafford, short roll, looks downfield. He's going to take it himself and out of bounds. Gets bumped out a couple of yards shy by Witherspoon. 3rd down and about 3.
You know, this defense prides itself on not giving up explosives. They've been as consistent as anybody in the league, and that's why that 3rd and 9 for a big shot over their head was so surprising. They like to keep their safeties back, try to win the front, try to win the line of scrimmage with the front and the linebackers, and that time they did a good job of being disciplined on the back end. Stafford just had to roll out of bounds.
Running their 48th play to Seattle's 24. 3rd and 3 on the ground. Breaking a tackle, but unable to get any further yardage. Ernest Jones, former Ram, makes the stop. That time on Williams, 4th down.
They're going to kick a field goal here. I talked about him early. He's not the one many people talk about, but Byron Murphy in the middle right here. He's lined up on the right shoulder of Shelton, but he bounces to the other side. Completely surprised him because he was shaded on the right side. He bounced around to his left side and was able to get penetration to blow that play up.
36-yard attempt. Harrison Mevis. He's 7 for 7 this season on field goals. They're trying to give the Rams the lead. High snap. They get the ball down. And the kick is good. Great job. That time, flag is down. Ethan Evans.
Prior to the snap. False start. Offense. The center. 5-yard penalty. Still put down.
That's Jake McQuaid, who they got back. They had him. Got written. Meanwhile, fantastic job by Evans, at least for the moment, to get that ball down.
I'm with you. You see the ball moves just barely. He actually flexed his arms there and moved the ball. But I'm with you. What a job by Evans of being able to secure that ball, even though it was all for naught, to be able to get that down.
So now it's a 41-yard attempt for Harrison Mevis. The 5'11", 243-pound place kicker. Evans gets it down. Mevis bangs it through. And back and forth we go with 8:37 to play in the 3rd quarter. Rams back on top 16-14 in Seattle.
The Apple A19 Pro chip is vapor cooled because when you run cool, you can push your limits and juggle over 35 trillion complex tasks a second. Imagine if we were that powerful.
What an unbelievable connection! The Tostitos, the chips connecting with the queso dip. Sweet mercy.
Tostitos, the official chip and dip of the NFL.
When your gut is off, so is everything else. Restora Fiber Gummies give you extra fiber, and it's a prebiotic to help grow healthy bacteria in your gut. To help things run smoothly, it's not just fiber, it's Restora Fiber.
The truck with road presence. The truck with a sport performance hood. 20-inch all-black aluminum wheels. Rugged black grille. And it comes with Canada's best full-size truck limited powertrain warranty. The new 2026 Ram 1500 Black Express. starting at $56,995.
I'm obsessed with this Olay Hyaluronic Body Wash. With vitamin B3 complex, it's really hydrating. My skin is visibly improved. Look at the Olay difference. It's Olay Hyaluronic Body Wash and Lotion.
Ready? Blitz on 3. 1, 2, 3, legs!
Y'all drink milk like this.
Christmas night a week from tonight. We'll be in Kansas City. Who would have thought about this? The Chiefs are out of it. Meanwhile, what's to look forward to next week? If the Denver Broncos beat Jacksonville this week, they'll be going for a 13th consecutive victory next Thursday night in Kansas City.
Trying to get that 1 seed.
Yeah.
Huge for Denver. See what they do with Jacksonville and Trevor Lawrence. They've been a great story this year with Liam Cohen taking over his first year.
Oh, for sure. Next Thursday night, Christmas night, kickoff here. Will bound through the end zone. So 16-14. Here's number 11, JSN, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Ohio State kid, who you take a look at some of the numbers. Leads in receiving yards. He has 45% of the team's receiving yards. That would be the 4th highest in a season since the merger in 1970. And tonight, it's been a silent night.
1 target, no receptions. Defense is keyed up on him. Clint Kubiak trying to move him around from the outside. Here is now on the inside off to the right with motion back to the outside.
Wallace is on him. Meanwhile, here's Darnold. Darnold throws, and he goes for JSN, but incomplete. Second down. Kaylee.
Guys, JSN's ability to compete has gotten better and better throughout the season, according to Cooper Kupp. He said one of the hardest things to do is stay locked in when you're not getting the ball because opponents are so focused on you. So Kupp's been preaching that patience to JSN, telling him they are not going to have an answer for you all game. You're going to have to go do something special. Mike McDonald said Kupp has been a huge asset to JSN since he got to Seattle.
Thank you, Kelly. There are the numbers. Puka and the Cooler right behind him. Puka missed 1 game this year with an injury. JSN has played in every game. Now out of the pistol, but before that happens, we've got a false start.
False start. Offense, number 76. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Ray Zabel, the left guard.
Seen Jackson Smith and Jigba since his freshman year at Ohio State, and they had Chris Olave and by the way, Jamison Williams, before he transferred to Alabama, you had Garrett Wilson. And what a talented group in that wide receiver room with Brian Hartline, who was their receiver coach. And, you know, I remember talking to him about who's the best of all you guys, and they all pointed to him, even though he was a young receiver at that time.
It's you, the old Buckeye. What about you want to bring Chris Carter's name into it? Second down and 15. Pass is caught. Oh, well, you knew sooner or later he had to grab one, and he does. And that gets the crowd rising. 20-yard game.
And now Kubiak's having a hard time getting him the ball out wide, so he puts him into the backfield and gets him matched up against Josh Wallace, the slot, who had to try to follow him out of the backfield. And a good job of being decisive and getting that ball out by Sam Darnold.
They got trips to the right side. They go that way, and that's a great tackle right there by Wallace, who upends Charbonnet. Second down.
This guy, Josh Wallace, has become a great story. And talking to Les Snead earlier today, he told us, you know, the one thing about our secondary, you know, we don't have a lot of first-round picks, but they're connected as a unit, like an offensive line would be. Very cerebral. And he said Josh Wallace is a great example. Never really has played in the slot, but because of the entry to Quentin Lakes, had to move there, and you could see him. Great job, great awareness there to make that play on that 1st and 10 throw to Charbonnet.
Second down, 10. And not a lot there either. You know, you mentioned Les Snead. What a job he's done. They didn't have a #1 pick for 8 or 9 years, right? Then last year, now next year they had Atlanta's pick and their pick. So during the parade after the Super Bowl, Les said blank the draft picks. Now he's saying collect the draft picks.
No doubt, no doubt.
There he is.
He's done a remarkable job, and you and I were talking. I mean, as good as there is in the business. Both these GMs,
terrific,
here tonight are as good as there is, and what a job of rebuilding this defense. Most of them are on rookie contracts still.
You saw him with Sam Kroenke, who's Avalanche lead the league, whose Arsenal team is on top in the Premier League, and the Nuggets aren't doing too badly either. Third and 8 is picked off, intercepted by, speaking of Josh Wallace, there is Josh Wallace, and he will take it to the 1-yard line. Almost on cue.
Right on cue. Right on cue. And I'll tell you what, give Chris Shula an assist here. Josh Wallace, they show man-to-man across the board. Press man walked up. So if I'm Sam Darnold and I look at this look right here, I'm thinking it's man-to-man, but watch what Wallace does. Comes off of it, baits him, and then steps in front. So he shows man-to-man, goes from pre-snap to post-snap, catches Sam Darnold off guard. Watch how Wallace comes off of it, sinks, playing zone, reading the eyes of Darnold, and then steps in front. Perfectly coached, and a great job there by 30. Right on cue, as you said, Al.
And a great job by Kenneth Walker, at least, to save a touchdown for the moment, even though it's first down and goal now at the 1. Blake Corum is the back. He has it. And he gets spun down, and he is in for the touchdown. So the crowd goes silent as Corum puts it in on the first play after the pick. The return was 56 yards for Wallace.
Obviously the interception sets this up. The offense does their job and finishes this off. You can see the reach just enough there to be able to break the plan and get the touchdown for the Rams. Not only do they get the points, they take the crowd back out of the game
instantaneously.
Remember, it was turnovers that really cost Seattle in that first matchup. Had 4 of them. They got 2 of them now.
They're trying to make it a 9-point, 2-possession game. Harrison Mevis has not missed a kick in the half year he's been with the Rams. Stays perfect, and that makes it 23-14 with 6.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Bert just got finished talking about Wallace. For the races he goes.
It's time to unwrap the Tim's holiday meal. Once a wish, now deliciously real. Flatbread pizza and donuts for you and me. Holiday drinks and socks collect all 3. So if you too want that festive feel, order the new Tim's holiday meal.
When you need a gift fast, like really fast.
Oh.
Shop same-day delivery on last-minute gifts at Canadian Tire.
Thought about this for a long time.
Dust is always in the air, and cleaning it, is the worst. So get a Swiffer Duster. It captures dust in one swipe without lifting a thing. Trap and lock 3 times more dust. Oh yeah, you'll love Swiffer or your money back.
On the 12th day of winter, the Jeep brand gave to me 12 switchbacks winding, 11 rubber duckies, 10-inch touchscreen, 9 pine trees sparkling, 8 decades going, 7 slots of shining, 6 snowbanks bursting, 5 drive modes shifting, 4x4 foot light, 3 rows of seating, 2 finger waves, and 1, only 1.
Jeep, there's only one.
'Twas the night before game day. And all through the land, fans tuned into Netflix remote in their hands. Touchdown! The Commanders and Cowboys will prove what they're worth. The Lions and Vikings will fight for the North. All this and more, plus a halftime display. Live on Netflix this Christmas game day.
Fruit of the Month Club? Julian.
Get unlimited transactions, plus get up to $750 in value. Start by opening a new eligible TD checking account. TD, ready for you.
The hit series Fallout returns this season. Never bet against the wasteland. Watch the original series Fallout only on Prime Video. Ferris wheel, Elliott Bay, Seattle. Beautiful city. Architecture is fabulous. You saw the Space Needle well in the background there. And that's the first career pick for Wallace, so they take the ball out of play, mark it, and he'll have that baby in his trophy case pretty soon. Kick will go into the end zone. Every player seems to have a kryptonite. And the Rams would be Sam's kryptonite. 1-4 against them. Trails by 9 tonight. Trying to get over that hump.
Yeah, and of course everybody points to the playoff game last year where they came up short, had the 9 sacks. A game earlier this year with the 4 interceptions, and now here we are tonight, especially coming off of that last series where he throws the pick against Wallace. He still has time, 6:30 to go here in his third, but they're going to have to get out of conservative mode and start getting aggressive.
Short drop, and then the pass, and fighting his way for what should be a first down is the tight end Barner. It is a first down.
And the question is this defense continues to cheat their way towards 11. Jackson Smith and Jigba. Is Barner enough? Is Shaheed going to be able to make plays? Can Cooper Kupp, who had the big play but then fumbled the football? Because this defense is forcing Seattle to find someone else besides JSN to beat them.
First down. Darnold gets smacked and almost has it picked. Almost picked by Landman. So bursting through Omar's space, who's kind of been one of the unsung heroes of that Ram defense. Smacked him as he got rid of it like he wasn't picked.
So the 2 linebackers are waiting to see which way he goes. Once he goes this way, he holds and he ends up blitzing. And Spates is able to get in clean. And that's some big trouble there, right? That A-gap pressure is what gives Sam Darnold so much, and any quarterback for that matter, so much pressure. And affecting his eyes and being able to look downfield. He's lucky that one wasn't picked after that tip ball.
2nd and 10. Again, the short drop pass caught. Smith and Jigba takes that to the 44-yard line. So they get him into the action. 2 catches, now first down.
And a heck of a job. Let's give Sam Darnold some credit there. Used his eyes to be able to move 53 Landman just far enough outside to open that back up in the middle. Kind of manipulated the coverage and then came back inside.
Shaheed in motion. Darnold looked that way. Looks off. Look out from behind. Flag thrown. Incomplete. Downfield, intended for Barner. See about the flag.
Obvious hold, right tackle, Abraham Lucas. So that'll bring him back.
Offense, number 72. 10-yard penalty. First down.
1st and 20.
And I'll tell you, this young rookie out of Michigan, Josiah Stewart, he is really coming on. We know about BY, Byron Young, and of course Jared Verse, but this gives him a 3rd guy to be able to pressure the quarterback. And they've done such a good job. You mentioned how they haven't had a lot of first-rounders over the last few years except for Verse. Stewart's a guy that they were able to pick up in a 3rd round, and he just keeps getting better and better, learning from the other 2 outside pressure guys, Verse and Young.
1st and 20. Here's Walker. Not much this time. 48-yard line, 2nd and 18. Tackled there by Byron Young.
They're 11-3 at home and trying to get a hold of the 1 seed in the NFC. What have you done for me lately?
Sure.
But right now it's just, where are the weapons? And this defense, to their credit, they are locked in on 11. And right now making adjustments to take away 9 as well. Kenneth Walker. There's JSN in the backfield again.
Throw to pass out of the backfield on the last drive. Oh, Darnold in a lot of trouble again. Flips it, caught, going to a knee, getting back up. Here's Kenneth Walker again to the 47 of Los Angeles, and that's Josh Wallace in on that play. 3rd and 14.
It's just out of sync. Again, this is an offense that is built on running the football. They run the ball more than anybody in the NFL. Not necessarily efficient, but they run it to set up rhythm passing out of the play-action game. And when they get behind the sticks and they get into that shotgun, it just feels like they're stuck in 2nd or 3rd gear.
In particular tonight, way behind the sticks. 3rd and 14. Under 4 to go in the 3rd. Rams up by 9. Darnold This time, decent protection, and the pass, though, is not even close to Cooper Kupp on the outside. And the crowd very frustrated.
And what we just talked about, how when they get behind the sticks, how the rhythm and timing is off. Cooper Kupp and Sam Darnold. Darnold, I don't know if he's expecting this route to be 2 or 3 yards shorter, but this never really had a chance. Ball is thrown much shorter. Really right at the sticks, as I feel like is where he was expecting Kupp to come out of that break.
So Michael Dixon, third punt of the night, and that will glance out of bounds somewhere inside the 15-yard line. 3.5 to go in the third. LA trying to be in the driver's seat for the #1 seed, up by 9.
Limited time, get up to $2,079 back on a promo card when you purchase a lifestyle adjustable base, only at Sleep Country.
Get a medium stuffed crunch crust for only $13.99 from Little Caesars. It has delicious breadcrumbs on a cheese stuffed crust that make it, what's the word? Crunch-tastic. Get the lowest price in stuffed crust pizza for only $13.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Hot and ready.
Sail through the heart of historic cities and unforgettable scenery with Viking. Unpack once and get closer to iconic landmarks, local life, and cultural treasures. Because when you experience Europe on a Viking longship, you'll spend less time getting there and more time being there. Viking, exploring the world in comfort.
No one wants to wait. Wouldn't life be great if you could just take that bucket list trip today? Upsize for your retirement sooner than later. Or start something totally new on your own timeline. Life goals, financial goals. Invest with Fidelity, and reaching them may just take less time than you think.
When you've been in Canada for over 230 years, you get around in plastic cups, fancy cups, teacups, these little cups, or no cup at all. From glassware to footwear to everywhere in between. Because it doesn't matter what it's in, it matters where it's from. Molson, everyone in.
Now let's take a look at our next gen stats, powered by AWS. Interesting. Look at the Seahawks. They blitzed on 42% of dropbacks versus the Rams, 21.6 versus all other teams this year. And I don't know if Stafford's the guy you want to blitz. All year, he's done a very good job of handling the blitz. See tonight, 5 of 8, 74 yards and a touchdown.
Start this drive here. 7-yard run with Puka Nacua. Made a couple of headlines, and he apologized. He said some stuff he shouldn't have on a live stream. There he is. And, you know, you thought this could have been a distraction. Not at all for the Rams. Rams people basically saying, hey, look, he got caught, didn't know what he was saying, and it was more about a case of naivete than anything else.
Yeah, maybe just being young and as you say, naive to a situation, hanging out with some guys maybe you shouldn't be talking about some certain things.
At the line of scrimmage there, Kyron Williams.
Hopefully it'll be a learning opportunity for him. He's a great guy. I've followed him since he was at BYU. He's done nothing, but every step he's taken as a Ram has been first class. And hopefully he learns from this mistake.
And has never eaten a vegetable. And I know that for a fact.
No, I remember that. Yeah.
I did it with him earlier this year. 2 big steaks, baby.
Not a vegetable to be seen at that table.
Went right to the dumpster. 3rd down and 3. Rams up by 9. Little over 2 minutes to play in the 3rd. Stafford in the pocket. Stafford throws up to the 30-yard line, and that will be Xavier Smith. He had the long gainer earlier, first down.
Does a great job of just having a feel where to just kind of settle down in this zone. They just rushed forward. We just talked about how much they blitz. He just sat right between the two linebackers, made it very easy. He's not the biggest guy. He's 5'9". Al mentioned that earlier, 180. But he just sat between those two linebackers in zone. And, of course, Stafford able to dial him up for that first down conversion.
Great protection. Pass caught. 35-yard line. Williams, that offensive line, and again, they're minus Kevin Dotson, who went out earlier, brought in Dedich, who got penalized on his first play, but doing a nice job. Meanwhile, here's Puka. Look, no target since the first play of the second quarter. They're doing a pretty good job bracketing him.
Well, they want to take him out. Obviously, he started the game pretty fast. He had 4 receptions at 74 yards, had a big one for 54 yards, where he almost got out. But, yeah, they've taken him away, so Stafford has had to come up, relying more on the running game, which has been great tonight, and finding other options, especially with Adams out.
2nd and 6. Keep it on the ground. Setting up a 3rd and 2.5. Carrying here. Byron Murphy makes the tackle on Williams.
This Seattle defense has carried them all year. And they play great on offense, but let's face it, Mike McDaniel's a defensive coach. He's a head coach that calls the defense. You're down, you're at home. There's a lot on the line here. If they're going to come back in this game, it's the defense. And the alphas on this defense are going to have to make some plays.
Dan McDonald's pedigree on that side of the ball under John Harbaugh in Bullhorn, and then he spent 1 year going to Michigan under Jim. 3rd down and 3, waning seconds of the quarter. Blitz coming. Stafford hangs in, throws wide open. There's Nakua. Nakua breaking a tackle, being chased, and they will get him at the 5-yard line. Eamon Wari chasing him down, saving the touchdown. Stafford says, let's get to the line quickly. Doesn't have to. It's the end of the 3rd quarter. End of 3. 23-14, Rams.
You don't think that's too cheetah looking? Does that look cheetah looking?
No.
This NFL season, a clean, crisp taste that's easy to enjoy. Bud Light.
Oh, it's mesmerizing.
I can't look away.
Cleaning that greasy mess?
And not even scrubbing.
Well, fluff my feathers.
Dawn Platinum is bringing it.
You know it. It cuts through the grease better than their old dish soap.
Keep quacking.
Platinum breaks down the slimy stuff it would leave behind, removing 99% of grease and food residue. That's why only Dawn is trusted to save wildlife.
Yeah.
I'd fly south for a clean like that.
Dawn Platinum, the better grease getter.
I think I'm getting a divorce. What tipped me off was that I'm living in an apartment on my own. My wife and kids don't live there.
So, what, you tell jokes?
Or like funny stories about my life?
What's funny about your life?
Is this thing on? Put us in a box. Go ahead. That just gives us something to break out of. An opportunity to raise our standard of what comes standard. In the next generation GMC Terrain AT4. Wish and win up to $25,000 on a new GMC vehicle when you purchase by January 2nd. See your dealer for contest details and a chance to win.
How about we write a scary movie? Ooh, spooky. A hockey team snowed in at a chalet. No power, no food. There's a slasher on the loose. Wait. Skip is Canadian, so Canadians could just skip it.
From our earliest days here at the Hockey Hall of Fame, we've wanted to be a place where hockey fans could come and really experience the game. Some would say we were interactive before interactive was interactive. And did we make some mistakes? Maybe a couple. But we think we've really nailed it this time. Shoot it, save it, call it. Only at the Hockey Hall of Fame.
Touchdown, Detroit Lions!
I saw that play and knew exactly what we had to do. 136 hours later, we had one giant Amon-Ra St. Brown cake.
What to State. Rams, Seahawks winner controls the path to the number 1 seed. Seahawks still have not clinched the playoff berth. The Rams have, but they would clinch one with a win tonight. So here we go, fourth quarter. Al Michaels, Confirm Street. Kaylee Hartung after the big Nakua reception from the 5. First down. Pickup of about 2 for Williams.
Go back to this play right at the end of the third quarter. And we just talked about how Seattle has blitzes a lot. There's Thomas. They brought a blitz. And look at Kobe Bryant, who was a corner in college at UC. But he just gets turned around. And there, once again, is Puka after the catch. Not only is he physical, but the speed to be able to run away from those defenders. But rolled the dice on that third down. Brought those 2 inside linebackers off coverage against the safety. What a mismatch. And there's the flex by Sean McVay.
Rams now over 400 yards of offense. On the ground, Williams trying to work his way to the goal line. Not yet. Third and goal from the 1.
You know, Al, I just feel like that 21 team, you and Chris called a Super Bowl against Cincinnati, and it ended up a Super Bowl champion. But I'm telling you, these backs, they set a tone, and they feed. I know we didn't score, but it's the way they run and the juice and attitude that they bring. Kobe Bryant's going down here.
Oh, yeah, to go with the great receivers, to go with Stafford's fantastic year, to go with that defense. Meanwhile, Bryant will get the attention here before a third and goal. So McDonald talked about his background, Baltimore under John Harbaugh, Jim Harbaugh. Now he's got his son, Jim's son, Jay, is the special teams coach here. All in the family.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of those guys, you talk to him as a coordinator. There's Jay right there. You talk to him, and when he's a coordinator, there's certain guys you talk to him, that guy's going to be a head coach, right? And Mike McDonald, I think, had that kind of presence, so committed to just a little aspects of defense, and now being a head coach to the totality of the preparation. And there's 8 right there. It's like he gets caught up in some traffic right there. You see the Rams player Jackson, the left tackle, came down on that right foot.
Third down goal. Trying to stretch the lead, and that is going to be hauled in by who else? Puka Nakua.
Well, we wanted the no look, and we got it. We asked him on our Zoom, are you going to give us a no look? Can you mix that into your repertoire on Thursday night? And he kind of laughed, and here it is. It's coming. He's looking out there. Puka. Nope. And it's just amazing how he does that. Looks outside, and then he brings it inside to Puka. Just sensational. Side-eyeing Puka there into the end zone.
Can't trust those lion eyes. Extra point is good.
You know how hard that is? I mean, it's incredible that he does that.
I'd like to know the range of his peripheral vision. It's going to be fantastic.
Well, with 4 daughters, he's got to work on it. He's got to have that spider vision.
The head's on a swivel. Meanwhile, you got some action here. You got a little skirmish going on. We'll be back.
Old Navy presents Holiday Denim. Dancing and dazzling. With sweaters so merry and bright. Join the party.
Hi, we're Felix, a new kind of healthcare company helping you access weight loss care on your terms. Beyond diet and exercise, your weight can be shaped by your biology. So our licensed healthcare practitioners can treat weight loss with this in mind. Start your visit today at felix.ca.
Febreze. I use Febreze Fabric Refresher every day to make my home smell amazing. On my bed, my couch, my jacket or jeans, in between washes, even shoes. Febreze doesn't cover up odors with scent, but fights them and freshens. Over 1,000 uses. Febreze Fabric Refresher.
That's the sound of happy at DQ. Enjoy 4 seasoned chicken strips with fries and our DQ signature gravy. And for a limited time, upgrade to a 6-piece chicken strip basket for only $2 more.
Nothing will prepare you.
There's something you're hiding. Tell her it is time.
For what critics are calling by far the best Avatar movie.
This world goes much deeper than you imagine.
Get your 3D tickets now.
The day has come.
Avatar Fire and Ash. Get tickets now.
I love that the NFL brings families together. They all get together, watch the games together. The passion is unmatched because, to me, family means everything.
Probably the final play of the game. It is caught by Dyson. Can he get in? No, he cannot. Mike Jones made the tackle, and the Rams have won the Super Bowl. Well, that was after the 99 season. Stan Kroenke was the minority owner at that time. Georgia Frontiere, the late Georgia Frontiere, was the owner. So many amazing stories, but that was the greatest show on turf, but it was a defensive play that saved the game. Mike Jones, an amazing tackle. Otherwise, with the extra point, that game would have gone to overtime. What a game. Phenomenal game.
What a game. I thought the Titans were out of it. You were bringing them back. I mean, it was an amazing moment come down to that last play.
And Kurt Warner, don't forget, that is the year. The Rams were 4-12 the year before. And then Trent Green was going to be the quarterback. He got hurt in preseason. And then Kurt Warner, who was the name of a running back for Seattle at that point. This is different Kurt Warner. And Georgia Frontiere, I was told by the president of the team at the time, John Shaw, went and said, you know, we lost Trent Green. Who's the quarterback? He says, Kurt Warner.
Iowa Barnstormers.
Right.
Kurt Warner.
Kurt Warner. Yeah. And she says, oh, John, relax. Kurt Warner could be the next Johnny Unitas. I heard that story before they won the Super Bowl.
Wow.
So it's all true.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's incredible. And he was the next Johnny Unitas for 3 years. That pass is caught. Smith and Jigba is taken down at the 38-yard line by Darius Williams.
And we talk about what's made him so effective this year, leading the NFL in receiving yards. Here's a good example of it. Just a subtle movement. Fuels leverage, works back to the outside, and there's Darnold in rhythm, able to get one hitch and get the ball out, which is where he's at his best.
From the 38-yard line, Darnold throws. He goes Smith and Jigba's way again. Oh, little action there after the play. Second down. Williams again on the coverage.
You know, technically, you're a couple possessions down. You know, there's Kobe Bryant, who got rolled up on, is checking out, going to the locker room. But you know, the Rams are changing their defensive approach a little bit, getting a little bit softer, just trying to keep everything in front. They don't want to give up an easy one. But meanwhile, Darnold now starting to throw the ball, getting the ball out quicker, playing with a little bit more urgency.
Darnold 12 of 18 now, 162 to the ground. They go here at Charbonnet, and he'll pick up the first down, gets to the 22-yard line. A little over 12 to play.
Mike McDonald, the head coach of Seattle, told us an interesting thing about the growth of this team from where they were last year to where they are this year. He said one of the things I really like about our team, whether it's something good or it's something bad, we're able to put it behind us and look forward, not dwell on the negative, not dwell on the positive. Let's move on to the next play. Well, that's going to be tested here in these last 12 minutes.
Walker looking for space. There is none. Short game. Poona Ford first to get to him.
You know, again, if I'm Sam Darnold, I'm thinking right now about we got to get a quick score here. And then, again, with the two-point conversion, if you're able to hit it, now you're within a possession. And now you got to get the defense that you feel is one of the best in the league to step up against Matthew Stafford. It's been a tough night against this offense, but first things first, they got to execute, put the ball in the end zone.
Down by 16. 11 and change to play in regulation. Darnold fires, caught on the run, and taking it to the 10-yard line. Kenneth Walker having a big night on the ground and through the air. The has 64 receiving yards on 3 catches for him.
Yeah, Cody White, 82, right here, takes a defender with him. Right there, he takes Landman, and that opens it up. And that little angle route for Kenneth Walker, who is so dangerous out of the backfield. You know, obviously, we know what he can do running the football with the vision, the patience, and the burst, but really good hands out of the backfield.
First and goal right at the 10. Smith and Jigba on the left side. Darnold looking that way, Darnold throwing that way, and Jigba will get spun down forward progress to about the 7 by Darius Williams.
Yeah, they got the matchup that they wanted when they motioned him across. He got him matched up against Darius Williams. Favorable matchup, but just not a lot of space with the ball in that left hash. Just not a lot of room to wiggle after the catch. Got to attack more vertically into the end zone. And the clock is as big an enemy as anything here for the Seahawks.
Next snap, down under 10. Second and goal. Darnold dancing, escaping, and just fires that one into the seats. Third down and goal.
Yeah, they're thinking about, obviously, it's got to be 4-down territory, so he does the right thing, throwing that football away. You know, red zone was a big, big problem in Week 11 against the Rams. 1 of 4. They just could not punch it in. They haven't had a ton of opportunities tonight down in that red zone. Just 1 of 1 after that screen pass got them down there. They were able to punch it in.
Well, Myers leads the league in scoring, but that means he's kicked a lot of field goals
right.
Instead of getting touchdowns and extra points. Third down and goal. Empty the backfield. Darnold under pressure, and that's intercepted at the 1-yard line. That is Kobe Turner with another Rams interception.
They fooled him again, this time with a zone pressure. Kobe Turner, the defensive lineman, instead of rushing, he drops right into the passing lane. Completely surprises Sam Darnold. Rams once again 1 step ahead of Darnold and the Seahawks, and they get a big pick.
Action! We've dreamed of making Anaconda ever since we were kids.
What does it cost to get this thing made?
$2.5 million.
We've approved a loan for up to $9,400.
Yes. We have to go out in the jungle and find a snake for our snake movie.
Oh my God.
My Anaconda! What if we use Doug as bait to get back to the boat? He's alive. Ah, what the hell is on my back? It's a long story. Run!
Anaconda this Christmas.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear.
2 turtle doves,
3 French hens, 4 collie birds,
6 geese a-laying,
7 swans a-swimming, 8 maids a-milking,
9 ladies dancing,
10 lords a-leaping, 11 pipers piping, 12 drummers drumming.
Should we give him a minute?
Yeah.
That's so cool! Let's go in!
I'll be back.
The holidays are here. The BMW Road Home Sales Event on now.
Your spending changes month to month to month. So, the new CIBC Adaptive MasterCard automatically adapts month to month to month, earning you more points where you spend the most. Introducing CIBC Adaptive MasterCard.
Well, Chris Shula did it earlier where they showed man and dropped into zone, and Wallace came up with a pick. Here's zone pressure. They blitz the backer and drop of all guys. Kobe Turner, one of their best pass rushers, a 300-pounder. Watch 91 show it. Now drop. Replace that linebacker. Completely fool Sam Darnold. And the big man comes up with it.
I'm tired.
Oh, boy. Yeah,
he's tired.
Yeah. Well, he had 2 blue shirts in front of the receiver that time. Ooh, 2nd and 6.
And the struggles with the turnovers continue for Sam Darnold in this offense. Remember the 4 interceptions last time that they matched up in this game, and now turnovers once again with 3 of them tonight.
Both picks coming on 3rd down. Use a little clock here. Blake Corum, line of scrimmage, 3rd down. So the Rams started out 3-2, as did the Seahawks. Now they're on the verge of making it 9 of their last 10. The only loss would be to Carolina. So they go into Atlanta next week. You know, you think, okay, you know, Falcons have that. But we saw the Falcons last week come from 14 down to beat Tampa, who had a lot at stake. So who knows? Who knows anything? 3rd down and 6.
I know this team's pretty good, right? We know that.
We know that. That's for sure. Stafford throwing, and that's incomplete. Nakul is there. Covered well, 4th down. You know, it's amazing about Stafford, too. Right now, he looks like he'll be the league MVP. I mean, he's definitely the clear frontrunner. In his entire career, in only 1 season, did he even get a vote in the top 10?
You told me that.
He was 8.
I could not believe that.
How about that?
All those years in Detroit, obviously.
Well, yeah.
But, you know, 21 just because they won the Super Bowl. But that regular season wasn't fantastic. They caught fire at the right time.
Absolutely.
At the end of the year.
Yep. Had a hold off Tampa Bay and Brady. Then beat San Francisco coming from behind in the championship game. Meanwhile, that punt is caught, and down the line goes Rashid Shaheed for the score. Out of nowhere. 58 yards. They picked him up. John Schneider got him in a trade with New Orleans midway through the season. He has been masterful.
And Shaheed picks up Sam Darnold after the interception. The Rams only took 1:21 off the clock. So you get a good job by the defense of 3 and out. A good job, obviously, by Shaheed with a big turn of events with this return. And now it comes down, they got to get this 2-point conversion.
Huge 2-point conversion here. They bring Shaheed back into the game.
Make sure he stayed in bounds here.
Yeah. Good. Still good. All good. Tight roping. And we talked about Jay Harbaugh, the special teams coach. Boy, does he have a nice little piece to go with his group. Charbonnet is the back. Cup sprints in motion. Darnold throws, and it will be in there for the 2 points. Cup. He serenaded with Coop, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it's a 1-possession game.
Yeah, 1-possession game after all this. You and I are talking about the Rams and what they have in front of them after that interception. And the Seahawks defense does the job to get him back in, to give Shaheed this opportunity. He's been doing it really his entire career, coming out of Boise State in his 4th year. What a job of setting it up, Weber State rather. What a job of setting that up, and then it's just him being so instinctive as a returner. And then it came down to it, you got to get the 2-point conversion, and they move Cooper Kupp from the right over to the left. That's very important because I think that allows him to be aligned with JSN and kind of uses him almost like just like bounces off of him, uses him as a screen. And timed up perfectly against McCullough, and a great throw by Sam Darnold to get the 2-point conversion.
And 8:03 remains, ton of time. That was the Rams' first punt of the night. Myers sends it down, fielded at the 4, drop. Picked back up. This is Whittington. It's smothered at the 22-yard line. So the crowd totally back into it now. Look again now at the remaining schedules. Told you about the importance of this one. Rams go to Atlanta next week. Have the Cards at home. Hawks go to the Panthers next week. Still, they are very much in the hunt in the NFC South at the Niners, and the Niners have the Colts. Then the Bears at home and the Seahawks.
It's game on now.
It is. Don't forget Kobe Bryant is out. Ty Okada is in his spot from the 22-yard line. Rolling, throwing. Nakua gets taken down after a short gain. Minwari making that stop. 2nd and 7, gain of 3.
McVay has changed up his personnel groupings all night long. He's back to that 13 look with the one back and the 3 tight ends. McDonald did a nice job in his defense, taking away those tight ends on those sail routes, forced him to go underneath.
Kyron Williams is the back. Play action, look out. Stafford avoids a sack. Look at the pressure, cost him the opportunity to hit his receiver, Leonard Williams and DeMarcus Lawrence. The 2 veterans come in side by side.
Remember, we talked about if this team's going to get back into it, this defense and some of these alphas got to make plays. And there it is, 99, Leonard Williams able to work around. DeMarcus Lawrence able to finish on it. We've not seen them attack this offensive line in Stafford all night the way they are right now.
Decibel level is 111 according to the message board. 3rd down 7. Four-man rush. Stafford chased, escapes, throws downfield into traffic, and that is incomplete. Intended for Mumpfield. So it's 4th down and 7, and that drive took all of 54 seconds.
Now watch this. You know where Stafford wants to go on 3rd down. Look at their bracketing him, but look at 21 Witherspoon. Good job of keeping eye, plastering, not giving him a chance to throw the ball where he wanted it to go. Forced him to go to the rookie Mumpfield, and that's incomplete. Terry McCauley giving us the sign to confirm it. See the ball on the surface. Defense again, a 3 and out, doing their job.
Rams back-to-back 3 and outs. So here's Evans' 2nd punt. The first ended in a disaster. It's a short, wobbly kick that bounced out of bounds near midfield. So the Seahawks are going to have pretty good field position. With 7:02 to play in regulation here in Seattle, we're back at 30 seconds.
We're going to make you an offer you can't refuse.
Just give me a second.
Are you crying?
Just give me a second. We're going to be playing the EU All-Stars.
They're unbeatable. They're 7-0.
This EU team is spectacular.
The players here are overrated.
We are not scared of them.
Hear that, Jersey?
Let's make sure they never forget who we are.
We're back, 32-yard punt. When trailing by 15 or more in the 4th quarter, 0 and 172.
All right.
That's one hell of a schneid to get off of, isn't it?
Hell of a run.
Yep. Start this drive from the 43. Shaheed. Flag is thrown. Shaheed with another good run, but. Where's it going to go? Flag thrown at the 47-yard line. Teams are starting to move back in that direction. What do we have?
Lined up in a neutral.
Oh!
55, lined up in the neutral zone. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is 1st down, Seattle.
Both teams started to head back toward midfield.
Much like last week, where Shaheed made a difference late against Indy, you're seeing that same thing here tonight. The big punt return. Now they get him out in space in the reverse. I mean, he is dynamic. They brought him over November 4th when Tory Horton went down. He was a speedster. They needed some speed, and they went down to the Saints and brought him over. What a difference these last few weeks he's made.
31-yard pickup, 1st down from the 26-yard line. Play clock at 3. Rolling left. Throwing back the other way. He's got a man. Caught. Barner. Touchdown. 26 yards. And this place just exploding. Obviously going for two.
I'll tell you what, man. Sam Darnold takes a lot of heat. You know, he's thrown 6 interceptions against the Rams. If you go back to Week 11 and tonight, everybody probably in the stands booing him, wondering what's going on with 14. He can't win a big game. Well, Shaheed gave him a chance. What a call by Clint Kubiak. We'll show it to you in a second. Got the Rams out of position, makes a great throw, and they got a chance to tie it up. Last time they went to Cooper Kupp, brought him over in motion, used JSN as a decoy. Now they got JSN off to the right, lined up one-on-one against Forbes. Safety cheating over there.
Does he go that way? 3 receivers to the left. Quick throw here, and into a lot of traffic and incomplete. Man, there was a whole traffic jam on the left side. Who is he going to at that point? Burst is there to help break it up. It remains a 2-point game.
Yeah, watch this route by Barner. Typically, when you run this route, you work to the inside. He sets it up and then goes to the outside. See the safety there? That was Cam Kitchens. Completely fooled with that route.
They got a scrum in the middle of the field. These two teams, obviously, not thrilled with each other.
What an effort by Barner at 6'6" to climb the ladder and come up with that catch. Unable to hit the 2-pointer, but with 6:23 to go. And the way their defense, 2 straight 3-and-outs, it's going to be an interesting finish here.
Terry, what do you see on this play here?
Al, this may be a backward pass. We need to get a good angle on it. But if it's backward, then this recovery in the clear and continuing action in the end zone would be a good 2-point conversion for Seattle.
All right.
Well, here's your look, Terry, right here.
That would be...
It's from the point of release to the point it's touched by the defensive player.
Right. And then picked up by the Seahawks after they thought the play was over. That was Charbonnet just picking up the ball in the end zone. And apparently they're looking at this, but for the moment, they're lined up to kick off.
Another look.
They stopped it.
Ruling on the field of completed. Incomplete is under further review.
Well, Terry, you're on top of it. That's exactly what they're looking for. And wouldn't that be the craziest thing?
Continuous action here. Charbonnet did pick up the ball in the end zone.
So Brad Allen will get on the headset, check it out. I don't think anybody in the crowd had any idea what's going on right now. We probably wouldn't either without Terry.
That's true. That angle looks backwards there.
Terry, we're going to bring you in one more time. What are you seeing again?
That last shot we showed from overhead, it's clearly backward. Even if it was parallel, that would be considered backward. So if we look at that overhead shot again, he releases it, and it clearly goes backward to the point of first touching.
And that's what
and there's the recovery right there. That's in the clear and continuing action.
Can you imagine?
This is good. This is a good 2-point conversion. Yes.
Wow. Imagine this announcement. This place will go ballistic.
I mean, for what's at stake, is this the craziest 2-point conversion
ever? To tie a game of this magnitude in the fourth quarter with 6:20 to go. So Brad Allen is the man of the moment right now. It tells us.
After reviewing the play, the quarterback threw a backward pass, which was recovered in the end zone by the offense. It is a successful conversion.
That is the craziest ever.
Craziest ever. Great job by Terry and everybody involved there to be able to pick that up. Appreciate Terry, you seeing that, and everybody involved seeing that. And I'll tell you what, we were so focused on is it a lateral or is it not? Let's not forget the hustle by Zach Charbonnet to have the presence of mind just to go over to pick the ball up in the end zone.
Just pick it up right.
Because if that ball rolls dead, it's a moot point.
That's all it took. Gets the recovery, knows what he just did. The whistle did not blow. That's the key there, too. The whistle never blew. Otherwise, the play would have been blown dead. 3-yard line, the kickoff here. Ronnie Rivers up to the 25-yard line. Seahawks on fire right now.
This is incredible. They had a 3% chance with NGS, and now they're up to almost 50% with 6:18 to go.
I'm surprised it was 3%.
I know.
It was like 0.2.
Well, here we go.
The way the game was going. Well, this place is always raucous. Full volume right now. Rams from the 26 to start this drive. On the ground, Corum. Next to nothing. Second down.
Here's the probability I was talking about. After that interception, you go back and look at that 3% after the Kobe Turner interception. But remember I said earlier in the third quarter, I said he prides himself on whether it's good or bad, we put it behind us, we go forward. We keep working forward. And I said, we'll see if it's going to play out. And here we are at 30-30.
Second down. Stafford, and as he throws, incomplete. Off the hands of Colby Parkinson. Third and 8. And Shannon Nwosu put the heat on that time. Third down 8.
Yeah, Stafford's getting heated up here these last few series. 2 straight 3-and-outs. Best job they've done defending the run, and the best job they've done at getting after Stafford. Nwosu that time hits him right as he delivers that ball right in the ribs. Parkinson's been making those catches the last 3 or 4 games, that time off the fingertips.
Yeah, you saw Stafford wincing. 5.5 in the fourth to go. Third down 8. Rush 4, tip, caught. Nakua, can he get the first?
He's not getting there.
Fourth down. Ball tip. Yep. Rory put the heat on that time. 4th and 3.
Yeah, Nwosu had a heck of a series. That's the 3rd straight 3-and-out for this Seattle defense. We can talk all we want about the return. We can talk all we want about the lateral and the two. This defense stepped up against the best offense, arguably, in the NFL. And they've been having a great night, and the defense put them in a position to get back in this thing.
And all that, and all this in like 4 minutes or less. Ethan Evans to punt. Fair catch called for. Made at the 23 by Shaheed. 4:47 to the finish line in regulation. 30-30 in a wild one.
What happened, bro? Wait, you messed with me?
FanDuel Casino wishes you season's winnings.
No, you did.
Unwrap the holiday fun with countless ways to play. Explore new and exciting games, including Gates of Olympus Access 1000.
I thought.
And all your
I
favorite
seen the
casino
score. I thought
classics,
it was over, dog.
like slots, table games, and arcade games. Plus, dial up the excitement with
There you
even
have
more
it, the
jackpots.
Wild Wild West,
Celebrate
man, as I
season's
call it.
winnings on FanDuel
What's
Casino.
good, RT?
You don't have to be a mind reader to know that inside all their heads is one thought. I'm gonna need a minute. The Delicious Dilemma, featuring the McValue menu.
You had the whole day planned. A quick Sephora stop for a little treat.
Ain't nothing
then
new.
lunch with your mother-in-law, who thought that treat was
I thought that
hers.
shit wasn't coming back.
What you didn't plan for? Those stripes just made you her eternal favorite. Give something beautiful, Sephora.
Oh no, your girlfriend's dad doesn't like his gift. Maybe there's time to get a deal on something else. Wait. Hey, you might just make it to New Year's after all.
Hey, Sweaty. Sweetie, you good?
Someone stole my Old Spice antiperspirant. Now I'm smelling like perspirant.
I did. Force 24/7 sweat protection.
You did this to my bitch.
Without fans, there would be no DeAndre
Your shit was on fire?
There would be no NFL.
Maybe I don't want to move down
The
south.
younger generation brings a different energy.
Not where you at least.
When I got drafted, I was wearing things that wasn't of the norm.
it. It's been a drastic change. They're curating their own style. They're expressing how they feel. They're pushing for it. Fan like a pro at NFLshop.com.
Right after this NFC West battle, it's SportsCenter with Jay Onright, brought to you by Harvey's.
Hey, man, hopefully the Rams
the
lose.
Rams and the Seahawks. 5 of 7 Canadian NHL teams are in action. Raptors in action, too. Join us right after the game.
Telling you all night, Rams and Seahawks, what's at stake, winner controlling the path to the #1 seed. What's fascinating, though, the #1 seed gets a bye. They're off. 2 games at home in all likelihood. If you are the #5 seed, and we'll get to that in a second, as Darnold throws and Jigman looked open for a second. So if you're, in other words, you can still win like 13 games, be the #5 seed,
that's crazy,
and somehow wind up playing at Tampa or Carolina. Because if you win your division, you get a home
after this
game
stream, I'm probably gonna end. I gotta go to the store after we take my brother to work. He got a job, so he will. I gotta go to the store. I might do a late stream.
Ended up going on the road
like expect something up late randomly.
Yeah, play the Rams.
Meanwhile, Stafford went to the blue tent. 2nd and 10.
What the fuck? Stafford at the blue tent?
His way for
He
extra
get hurt?
yardage. Wallace makes the tackle there. You saw Stafford wincing, got hit in the ribs when he released, and now he goes to the medical tent on that hit by Nwosu.
Yeah, he was hit a few times, and maybe just a couple hits adding up. This is the big one by Nwosu right here, right as he delivered it right into that right side.
Damn, bro. What the fuck just ribs
the
up?
Rams, and you see the reaction right there. Now the Rams defense has Darnold now at a big 3rd and 7.
He's an only joking.
Who's the backup Rams quarterback?
No way, Jimmy G's a backup. I forgot about that.
He's going to get wrestled down shy of the first down.
3:56 left. Anybody got timeouts? I can't really tell. Oh yeah, Seattle got 3. The motherfucker going back out there.
This is a game that he knows what's at stake. He's having an MVP season.
Nah, let Jimmy G throw it. Come on, bro. Come on, Jimmy G the G, bro.
3 straight 3-and-outs. Game is on the line. It's time for the MVP
nah,
to step
hey,
up.
put Stafford out. He hurt, bro. Put Jimmy G in.
So Dixon to punt. Sends Xavier Smith.
Tomorrow night. Hey, I should react to that shit, too.
Line drive, low kick, fair catch call for made.
Hey, I'm gonna message you later, KBS. I need you to make me a couple thumbnails, bro.
In regulation, 52
I really think it's smart if we make some thumbnails for like my reactions to like NFL and college games. I realize we got some pretty good views off of that, just off of the thumbnail I put, bro. Even though it says live. I was like, fuck it, I'll just use the thumbnail you gave me.
Both ways is crazy.
The Rams lost. That loss came to the 49ers all the way back in 1989.
I'm about to go look at it.
Drive starts from the 20. Stafford is 20 out of 31.
Oh, shit. Stafford scares me. This motherfucker need to retire, bro. I'm tired of dealing with him in the NFC West.
Looks right, now left, and throws over the middle. Caught. Tackle made 4 yards shy of the first down.
I ain't even lying,
Davis
bro.
Allen
I'm
makes
tired
the
of
grab. 2nd and 4.
Stafford.
Tackled by Ernest Jones.
Remember, we talked a lot tonight about Seattle and how they had blitzed Stafford, and Stafford almost welcoming it, hitting some big shots and some one-on-one opportunities. Now we're seeing some adjustments by Mike McDonald, rushing 4. I think because they've cranked up some energy up front, it's allowing them to get pressure with 4, sitting back a little bit more, playing some zone.
Stafford knocked down.
Yo.
Even DeMarcus Lawrence got his hands up. 3rd and
It's their
4.
defense. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. It's that defense.
Just like it's a different energy.
It's crazy. Y'all almost beat the Seahawks.
Completely different effort.
And then we kind of put that belt to ass on y'all. No offense,
Very
bro.
differently with the physicality and the energy and how they're attacking Stafford.
Rush 4 again. Stafford. He's got a man.
Hey, that motherfucker wide open. What you doing?
Terrence Ferguson got free. Huge play. Flag is down.
I ain't gonna lie, if our defense was starting, bro, like if we had Fred Warner, Michael Williams, and Boza, I think I don't know what would happen, to be honest, but I know Cam Ward would actually have to like face a really good defense.
Flipping the ball around and pointing. I don't know.
I mean, we still got a good defense, but our guys are young.
A number of things.
We can't even stop a nosebleed if we were to stop a run.
These days. So here's your play.
Oh, shit.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 39, 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Ty O'Connor.
He said Cam runs for his life every week.
Let's take a look at it.
Nah, you ain't wrong.
Down throw, and they were so concerned about Puka Nacua. Watch the safety come down. Here's the route. He gets a mismatch against a linebacker. See the safety down, taking Puka Nacua away, and you're able to get away from Drake Thomas with Terrence Ferguson. The rookie.
We got a problem if you like the Rams, RC.
So Nacua gets an assist. First out of the 31-yard line.
Hey, man, what the fuck?
Slow on his feet, turns into about a 7 or 8 yard gain, but a flag is down. He's jumping up and down and knows this one's probably coming back.
Yeah, probably a holding call on the edge there.
Holding, offense, number 87, 10-yard penalty, remains first down.
Davis Allen.
Hey, who won y'all first Super Bowl?
Makes it 1st and 20.
I'm gonna find out if you a bandwagon or who. Don't look it up.
So right now the ball at the 41-yard line. What would you be looking at?
Well, they got to get it to about the 34-yard line to have a chance.
You can't take a. Well, you got a kicker who hasn't missed the season, but you're asking him to go 59. Need a lot of.
Hey, make him
yardage,
kick, dog. Make him kick. Make him kick.
To make it makeable. 1st and 20.
Come on.
Pass is caught. Tackle made.
Finally, you tackle somebody, bro.
That time they go to Parkinson. 2nd down. Drake Thomas makes the tackle. Clock stopped at 2:18.
Seattle.
Oh, yeah, okay, the volume.
Yeah, they're going to try to preserve that clock.
As they did last week. Look at it. Here's Nacua.
Oh, shit.
That's the rookie. Even Worry going
Puka
at it.
Nacua getting pissed, bro. They up in his head.
Oh, boy. This is, you want to concentrate on.
Yo, this is crazy.
Hand at this point.
Yeah, and it's kind of been brewing here in this second half on both sides.
Well, Seattle takes a timeout. They've got 2. The Rams had to use one earlier. They've got 2, and you have the 2-minute warning.
Think about where this Rams special teams unit. Remember early in the year, Philly blocked the kick late.
Yep.
And the snap
Hey, yo,
they
low
made
key,
some changes
block
with
that
the
kick.
snapper, made the
Block
changes
that
with the
kick.
kicker. Much more confident now at the end of the game with Long.
Had a lot of success. Williams. He's going to take it to the
Good
29-yard line. So now you got.
I'm low-key voting for the Seahawks, bro, because if Seattle wins, we play the Seahawks at the end of the season, bro. We have a shot for that 1 seed, bro.
Against Indianapolis, because he figured that Indianapolis had a chance to kick a field goal, which they did. Where Blake Rupick kicked one from 60. Gave enough time
I ain't lost faith, dog. We still got a chance to playoff.
And I think with the holding call,
Cardinals
got way behind the sticks.
The Cardinals trash regardless. They're on the bottom of the totem pole every year. It's crazy that NFC West has been like this the last 2 years if you think about it, bro. Because last year we were kind of up there with Seattle and the Rams, but then the Niners really got banged up and it was over.
If they don't get another yard.
Oh, he got to snap it shit too, bro. 2 minutes 15.
Stafford throwing. Nobody is
nowhere to go, bro. 4th and 8. They're gonna go, huh? They're gonna go with it with this crazy shit, huh?
Who put the pressure on? 4th down and 8, and here comes the kicker. Hasn't missed. Picked them up.
Hey, bro, shank that shit. Shank that shit, bro.
Who has tonight kicked 3
Hey, man, I'll
field
give you
goals.
like $2. I got money on the line.
Practice squad guy.
I'll message the kicker.
Out of Missouri.
I'll give him like $2, bro.
So here we go from 40
If he misses, come on.
away to give the Rams the lead. And
he made it.
No
way, bro. He missed the kick. Damn, bro, I gotta give him $2 now.
And with 2:07, the game remains tied. Oh my God.
Snap is clean. Hold is perfect.
Bro.
It looked like it was right down the middle. It just kind of kept falling to the right.
Dude, I thought he was gonna hit that shit.
Wow. So, not only that, now Seattle has the ball. They still have a timeout. You got the 2-minute warning. We're at the 38-yard line.
I was gonna say some stupid shit like $1 million, but my ass never paying that back.
What an opportunity he has with 2:07. Sam Darnold.
Dude, he's got a 2-minute warning and a timeout,
and
so.
a chance to get them into field goal range, have a shot to win it.
We do it in prime time on national
They're at the
television.
40. Oh, he's good. He's got time.
Very little there. 2-yard pickup. Charbonnet.
Oh my God, bro! This
Seattle
game's a
running
fucking
the
nail
ball. They
biter.
run the ball as much as almost any team in the league. Buffalo is
We just need
slightly
Seattle to
better
win
than
out,
that
bro.
regard. We reached the 2-minute
Actually,
warning.
no. Even if Seattle wins this, then loses,
A fourth quarter.
and then we win out.
Witness.
Hold on, bro. Where's my phone? Who did Seattle play?
Back into the game. They were down by 16. There goes Shaheed. 2-point conversion was good. Darnold hitting up there. Then Darnold hits Barner shortly thereafter.
He said I owe
Looks
some
like
random
the 2-point
kicker
conversion
$2.
doesn't work, but it was a backward pass. Charbonnet recovers in the end zone, and here we are at 30, and the missed field goal on top.
Oh, hold on, bro. Hang on.
Still 2 minutes to go.
Seattle could still lose and give us the 1 seed, bro. It would be Seahawks and Cardinals. Or, sorry, not Cardinals. Seahawks and Panthers, and then the Niners. Who the Rams got, though, after this?
Will be coming up. You think the guys and the gals have anything to talk about? Yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit.
Falcons. And I'm sorry, but the Cardinals are not losing or winning that shit against the Rams end of the season. Cardinals somehow beat the Rams. I'm gonna lose it. Probably, honestly, bro, the Rams probably won't even start their starters up against the
6 field goals,
the
no
Cardinals.
touchdowns to beat the Colts.
We'll see though. Damn, I owe some random kicker $2, bro. I'm glad I didn't say a milli, bro, or a mil.
Walker going back and forth. Darnold
Bro,
in the
come
pocket.
on.
Darnold under pressure. Darnold's going to get
They just got
back at the
sacked,
29
bro.
yard line. Verse and Turner a bolt there. Big sack. 1:54 to go. Now the Rams.
What you doing, Sam Darnold?
Yeah, Rams going to use a timeout. Watch Turner on the
What the fuck the Rams use a timeout for, bro? Show Sam Darnold out.
He has had his
Actually, no, because he's like backed up. What is that, third down?
Able to work the edge there. He has such strong hands. And once he gets to the side, he's able
Hell
to
no,
work
you
by
said the
and
Rams
Burst
going
does
to
a
the
good
Super
job of
Bowl?
winning from the
Fuck
edge.
no.
Just nothing Darnold could do. You'd love to see him be able to get that ball
The
out
Rams
and
go to the
just
Super
throw it
Bowl this
away.
year. I'm not streaming the rest of the year, bro.
And you go from being in a really good spot on second down to now the sack, and you're way back to 3rd and 17. And McVay obviously does the right thing with 2 timeouts, using one of them.
17 yards to get the first. They have to get to the 48.
You need 17 yards? Hey, don't throw no fucking pick, bro. You did this last time you played the Rams. You ain't getting nowhere, huh? Yeah, threw some booty-ass throw,
So it's
man.
incomplete. Stops the clock. 4th and 17.
And look who does it. You talk about having a night.
I'm only going to the Super Bowl if the Niners are
We
there.
showed him earlier playing the piano.
Oh, here
He's
we
been
fucking go.
attacking this
You
offensive
gave the
line.
damn
It's
Rams the
beautiful
ball
because you don't
back,
have to
bro.
blitz anybody. Look at Burst with that bull
The
rush
fuck was that
right
throw,
into the
man?
face, and then Turner gets his hand up to just bat the ball away. But that sack just got him way off schedule.
And not only that, the Seahawks had to use those 2 timeouts. Low snap here. The kick has gotten away. It's a good kick.
That's a hell of a kick.
Call for back at the 11-yard line. 142, and that's where the Rams will start to try to work their way into at least field goal position. Well, 57-yard boot.
Why you gotta bring this up with Matthew Stafford? 50-game winning drives in 4th quarter OT, most among active players. Thanks for the reminder.
Players has more. Can he do it again?
I'm almost at the point, bro. I'd rather the Rams win the Super Bowl so Matthew Stafford will retire up into the sunset. Tired of dealing with Matthew Stafford. The Rams are only good because of him, bro. I'll be honest.
He surveys. Drive starting at the 12-yard line. Stafford under pressure, gets it away, but pressure was put on. The pass is incomplete, intended for Williams.
I will say, though, Matthew Stafford wins another Super Bowl. He has more Super Bowl wins than fucking Aaron Rodgers. Yo, I think I just called the script, bro. I think I just called the script, bro. Bro, it's going to be the Rams and Aaron Rodgers, bro. The Rams and the Seahawks.
Second down, 10.
I'd actually be happy with that. Two goats, bro. Oh, shit.
Reaching up, Nakua holds it in. Who else? They're going to mark it now at the 41-yard line. Quickly coming up to the line of scrimmage, 122, kicking down.
And that's good against good. Nakua against Witherspoon. Who's going to win that matchup? Just enough separation. And how about the ball and the location there by Matthew Stafford?
9 catches, 168 yards for Puka. That pass is incomplete. Pressure put on. Had to get rid of it quickly. Intended for Parkinson.
Yeah, that time
you know too much.
Blitz. They've been relying on that front to be able to get home. That time they brought a safety.
I honestly, bro, I might sound crazy, but I think it's going to be the Rams or the Niners in the Super Bowl, bro. One of the two. I don't think, okay, hear me out. I don't think the Eagles are that good, dog.
Need about 25 more yards to give yourself a chance with Long.
Second and 10.
Damn, you're going to rely on the kicker again?
In regulation.
Hold on, bro.
4-man rush again. Throws, and that's contested. Is it caught at the 49-yard line?
I thought that was picked off.
Come in. It is a catch. That much shy of the first down, third down. That's Mumfield making that grab.
Stafford couldn't even really
timeout
on that throw because of the pressure that he felt up front. Jaron Reed affected his follow-through.
He said we got 5 on it this time.
And that cost them
his name's
timeout.
Was his name Nevis or Mevis? What's the kicker's name? It's Mevis. My bad, Mevis.
Looking for that opportunity.
Hey, bro, he looked like some old. He looked like fat like me, bro.
He somehow got that ball thrown that far and that accurately when he got hit as he was.
I think that kicker looked like fat like me. He don't look like no kicker. Or he remind me of how the Raiders kicker used to look back in the day. That dude was goated though, bro. He didn't miss no kicks. If you need someone clutch on kicks from the Raiders, that was your guy, bro.
And again, without Devontae Adams, it's been different guys that have had to step up. Mumfield is 3 catches on the night. Smith has a couple catches. Ferguson with 3 catches.
Ain't no Devontae Adams.
8 total receivers. Nakua has been the guy.
Yeah, 53 seconds, bro.
9 catches, 168. Now McVay wants Stafford to come over.
Going to hold on to that timeout. Remember, all they need is about 16 yards, and you got a shot at a game winner.
I'm about to say some crazy shit. He said, I hate Puka. Bro, I think bro's ahead of me. I need to reset this shit, but...
They lost Kobe Bryant earlier. You're minus 2 starters. 62 seconds.
Oh, I'm just saying. Nah, bro's a dog, though.
It shows 25, which is what it should show. Looking over to get the call.
Look at those eyes.
Yeah.
I mean, he is locked and ready.
Why you talking about Matthew Stafford's eyes for, dog?
Here it comes.
He about to get hella mad. Watch.
And here we go.
Here we go, bro. Here we go.
Nakua wide to the right. Nakua comes out of the slot. Stafford throws incomplete. Intended for Mumfield.
Second and 10.
with the split coverage, second and 10.
Yeah, sitting back again in zone, trying to trust that front four to be able to get home. That time, the offensive
I just realized the Seahawks use all their fucking timeouts, bro.
Matthew Stafford. Remember, 16 yards is all they need.
Second and 10 to the outside goes the pass.
No good. 2 drops? Oh my God, bro.
Third and 10.
Second time we've seen Parkinson, who's really come on of late, unable to finish just off the fingertips. And you wonder,
I'm about to say something hella sus, bro, if he don't get this.
You know they're going to go to Puka Nacua. They go to him, and he delivers. You got to think
I'm gonna say something hella sus right now if he don't get this first down.
Go empty here.
Come on, bro.
Stafford fires. And
oh my God, I have to say it now.
Looking for Nacua.
Fuck.
Overthrown. Fourth and 10.
All right, hear me out. Are they going? No, he's not. All right, bro. If the kicker misses this shit, I'll get on my knees and I'll do a little Glock 3000, bro, on camera, bro. We'll do it live. Damn, I didn't have to say that. They punted it away.
Evans to put it in the air. He had a silent first half. Now 4 punts here in the second half. High floater, fair catch called for. Shaheed makes it at the 15-yard line. 42 seconds and no timeouts.
He said, "Fuck." Damn, I didn't have to say that. They were punting it. I thought he was gonna try to kick that. They got no faith in their kicker, bro.
Darnold gets another opportunity out of time.
Oh shit! 42 seconds.
Got to get that first completion and get some urgency to be able to get a little tempo and get into attack mode. At the same time, a guy that's thrown 6 interceptions against his defense wants to be aggressive but wants to be smart.
Yep.
6 interceptions going back to the last game and tonight. 2 tonight.
I still owe the kicker $2, bro.
Cooper Kupp sets up on the right side. Darnold throws over the middle, wide open. It's a nice game.
You better get going. You got 34 seconds.
Clock ticking down.
Gonna clock it here.
Yep, they do.
The fuck? That dude trying to pick the ball up like by sliding. He's like, hold on, give it to me, bro. It's like a pie, bro. He's gonna be like eating this shit.
At the 28-yard line, second down and 10. Oh, and there goes Laurie back to the locker room. Rookie having a great
hey, bro, I'm gonna get sued over $2.
Kind of a joker, kind of a Derwin James kind of guy. Can play all over the place. Second down, 10 from the 28. Extra pressure. Look out.
Oh shit! How you get sacked again, bro?
Ford knocks him down there. Rams have a timeout. Well, they're just going to let it tick down, and I think both teams are looking.
Throw a Hail Mary, bro. Come on, quit being a bitch.
How about that defensive line? The last 2 times he had the ball, we saw Kobe Turner come up with a sack.
Sam
and
Darnold choking this shit away.
Ford comes up with a sack.
4 sacks tonight, and we go to overtime.
Hey, I'm gonna live stream that shit. I'm gonna make a video about how I got took to trial for $2.
A highly anticipated game. Wasn't living really up to expectations when it was
bro,
30
I gotta go with my mom and shit to take my brother to work. Because we gotta go to the store again.
Well, after that pick by Turner,
yeah,
who
bro.
dropped in coverage down by the goal line. And I think that was I think
crazy,
most people
bro.
thought that was a wrap.
Another interesting thing, 3 turnovers to Seattle, none for the Rams. This year, Seattle is -2 in points, despite an 11-3 record. A lot of it has to do with that. Brad Allen to the coin toss. Here comes Stafford. Here comes JSN.
All right, gentlemen. We will now play one overtime period of up to 10 minutes in which each team will have the opportunity to possess the ball unless on the first drive there's a defensive score or that team maintains possession.
If they tie it, do the Niners get the 1 seed?
Quarter timing rules will be in effect. Each team will be given 2 timeouts and all replay reviews will be initiated by the replay official.
How the fuck that work?
On the same page? All right, this is the same coin as before. This is heads and this is tails. I need your option. Call his heads. And it is tails. Okay. I got you. I'm going on. All right.
I just thought about that.
Well, Brad Allen saved me from having to give you what you just saw on the screen.
Hold on, bro. I'm going
Seattle
online.
Wins the toss and defers, essentially. They're going to take the ball second.
How can the 49ers get the #1 seed in the NFC?
And we will be back with the 5th quarter right after this.
This holiday, the best. Today is why we wear the uniform. To ensure the safety of all Angelinos. Try not to mess it up. I'll do my best. But don't do your best. Do my best. This is a global operation. LAPD has agreed to help the FBI track down terrorist targets.
Nothing like a day in the job to remind you how quickly life can change.
Can the 49ers get the #1 seed if the Seahawks and the Rams tie? Yo, bruh. It just said, yeah, dog. I'm praying for a tie right now. And then we just got to win out, baby. Win out.
Boy, the Rams have done 0.
Probably not gonna happen. So I'm gonna want a tie or the Seahawks to win.
Who's back?
I have no faith in the Falcons beating the Rams.
Here we go. Overtime. Kick. Nice. Look at this run back out past the 40 to the 50, but a flag is down. That's Ronnie Rivers, who gets all the way out to the
fucking
50,
return. No, I'll make a thumbnail and I'll watch it tomorrow, bro. I'll like.
But it's coming back.
Holding. Receiving team number 56. 10-yard
That bitch going back.
First down, Los Angeles.
Sean Dolak. This is the 13th overtime game.
He's like, but coach, I was only cheating because you paid me to.
The Seahawks have done to be the team to kick off. Terry, what'd you see on that?
So on the coin toss, Al, you heard Seattle say defer. You can't defer. They can either kick or receive or choose which goal to defend. They clearly wanted to kick and get the ball set.
Right. In other words, defer means kick these days.
Yeah.
So here we go. 8 seconds into the extra period. Nakua on the right side. Pass goes out to him.
Can you stop him,
he
please?
fights his way close to a first. Stop the yard shy. 2nd and 1.
Just
I'm
so
tired of
physical
number
after
12.
the catch. 6'2". A lot of people don't realize 6'2", 216 pounds.
Big
And he's got
motherfucker,
the
man.
speed to be able to pull away, but that time use his physicality. There's
So
the
me and Puka Nakua are the same height. We both 6. I'm 6'2" as well. But
for Seattle to get back into this game.
I'm a lot fatter than him.
10 for 177.
But I could probably still play wide receiver, right, Chad?
2nd and 1.
Or tight end.
Stafford comes back the other way, finds the
Damn,
open
you
man
leaving
there,
motherfuckers
gets a
wide
first down,
open.
Caught by Blake Corum out of the backfield.
Long, slow, developing play. Usually that's a levels concept where he's going to throw to his left instead.
Matthew Stafford threw for 409 yards tonight.
Throwing all the way back with that arm strength of Matthew Stafford.
He can burn our defense any day.
Sinking
I just need to get in shape, that's all.
Especially towards number 12 there.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna make a petition with the NFL. They should do a trials day for any person in America, bro, where I could go to the Niners facility and try out.
Stafford under pressure, avoids the sack, fires downfield, and that's incomplete. That pass intended there for Ferguson.
Just know, bro, if I'm trying out, I'm not going to work that day, bro.
Because the play took so long and he was able to shake away from Leonard Williams.
Imagine you make a practice squad in the NFL, though, bro. You're making what? Anywhere from $200,000 to $500K a year if you sit on the practice squad. And then on the bench, I think most bench players make around 750K from what I've read to $1 million a year. I mean, that's before taxes, but after, you still got good money, bro.
Protection's good. Deep pass, flag is thrown. For the moment, nearly picked off but incomplete. But who is the penalty on? Julian Love with the coverage.
Illegal contact. Defense, number 13.
That's a horseshit call, bro.
First down.
It's a whole lot better than pass interference. It's on Ernest Jones.
Until they call you up, then you cook.
So 5-yard penalty.
Terry, watch this. Just a little, kind of a little touch right there.
Oh,
That's
fuck
the push.
me.
Terry says, yep, good call.
Why would you do that, bro?
Enough.
That's Puka Nakua, bro. The whole league be getting slops all over him. They be glocking on that shit, bro.
On the ground.
And the fucking, come on, bro. Come on.
Maybe 4 to the 49 of Seattle. That's Corum carrying. Kaylee.
Guys, the Seattle secondary is more and more shorthanded. Nick Emanwari, the jack of all trades for that defense, he's being evaluated for a concussion right now. Greek Woolen, the rotational corner, he's questionable to return with a knee
Damn, they just lost 2 guys in the secondary?
Yeah, you got Okada in there, and you got Nehemiah Pritchard, who's barely played tonight, who is in there. 2nd and 6.
Come on, bro.
Stafford under pressure again. It is
Yo, that's... No.
There's a question. That's Ernest Jones. And they say it is
I think that shit's picked off, bro.
The deflected pass.
I think that shit's picked off.
We'll look again.
Run that replay. Run it.
And for the moment, they can celebrate.
Again, this ball is thrown just a little bit high. Corum is not the biggest target at 5'8". Ball goes off of his hands, and the former Ram, Ernest Jones, who you know how fired up he is for this game.
Is that a pick?
Does he get his hands underneath and secure this ball?
Of an interception is under further review.
Right, the ball
looks incomplete, bro.
Terry says no.
Here's a great look for you, Terry, here. The point of that ball, let's see, does he protect it? Incomplete.
That's incomplete, guys.
Wow. Change, so the premature celebration as they ran down to the cameras in the corner in the end zone.
For nothing.
They'll come back. That was a 2nd and 6, which will make it a 3rd and 6.
Just not enough time to get those forearms.
Bro, that's twice.
Together to protect the football from hitting the surface.
Officially incomplete is the call we are hearing. Brad Allen to make that official right now.
After reviewing the play, it is an incomplete pass.
Watch them pull some bullshit. Unsportsmanlike conduct. The whole defense of the Seattle Seahawks.
Well, let's not forget this play. If they end up converting and going down and scoring. I mean, what a quick reaction by Jones. Like I said, the former Ram, he would want nothing better to be able to make that play, but they give
Bro, I gotta leave in a minute too.
Another shot here at 3rd and 6, and again you look for 12. Do you use him as a decoy to open up someone else, or do you still just say, hey, we're gonna go to him regardless? He's off to the left.
The back is Williams. You saw Nakua circled. Stafford looking that way, throwing, and it is caught. Flag is thrown, though. Another flag.
I think it's a late
hit. On the other
hit.
side of the field.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Offside. Defense number 53.
Oh, shit.
In the neutral zone. The penalty is declined as a result of the play. It's first down, Los Angeles.
Boye Mafe lined up offside.
And they threw it to him regardless. We said, you know, are they going to go to him or use him as a decoy? They said, hey, we know you're going to try to stop it. In fact, they used Leonard Williams to drop to try to get into that throwing lane. You see him there. And you see Sean McVay running down. He does that quite a bit. Sometimes he doesn't. He goes right by him.
Yep. He's in great shape.
That's almost low. Dude, that's so low-key should be a flag.
when Nakua's on the sideline, that's a great sight for the defense, isn't it? And here he comes. And a great tale that they're going to run the football when he's on the sideline.
I hate seeing number 12, bro.
Carrying for one.
I ain't gonna lie though, the Rams are just like the Niners and vice versa, bro. Like how these dudes are, bro. They have studs at wide receiver like we do.
Against Arizona, 9 for 181 against Detroit, and now tonight 11 and 184 and 1 against his Seahawks.
Nah, yeah, that's true. The Seahawks still get a chance with the ball.
Play fake. Stafford fires. Nakua
the fuck you doing? You let him score?
Puka Nakua, 41 yards. What a night.
Oh, God.
Stafford, 457. Nakua is now 225 receiving yards.
And what a job by Matthew Stafford of waiting for the second window to be able to make this
like the last couple of drives with the Seahawks are like,
the interception.
Oh,
watch him
God.
drop into this lane on this crosser. He's got to wait for him to clear. Not now, but
Sam
right
Donald's
there.
gonna choke
Nobody
you, bro.
throws that ball better than Matthew Stafford. That in-breaking big route at about 18 yards. Waited till he cleared.
Or they throw it, or, bro. I'm hoping the Seahawks score. Hold on, miss, bro.
Davis's extra point is
Fuck.
good, which means the Seahawks get the ball.
Oh man, I was gonna give him a deal
They
again.
need a touchdown, and then they can figure out whether they want to kick the extra point and extend the game or go for two. Once again, 225. He's caught.
He should have waited to kick, bro. I was gonna give him an offer, man. They couldn't resist. It's like deal or no deal, you know.
Time till he had a chance to make a difference. He's been doing it all along. Matthew Stafford, I showed you where 13 was. He was sitting in that spot because Stafford once again used his eyes to move Ernest Jones where he wanted him and then threw the ball away from him right to where it'd be in front of Nakua to be able to score that play. 133 yards after the catch tonight alone for Puka Nakua.
Yeah, his name's Poo Poo.
He came in second to Jackson Smith and Jigba in receiving
I'm
yards.
just playing, bro. Don't
He's
jinx
closed
me,
that
football
gap.
gods.
Smith and Jigba with 75 receiving yards tonight. Meanwhile, how about the offensive line? I mean, Stafford's had a lot of time to throw.
Yep.
On that series in particular.
You know the saying, big-time players make big plays in big games. You've seen that tonight with 12.
Looking for his 51st comeback of this sort. So the Seahawks will now have to go 65 yards to have a chance to tie the game or win the game.
I wouldn't go for the win. You tie it, bro. I want the 1 seed.
17 to 28.
Tie it, bro. I want the 1 seed.
One touchdown. 221 yards.
He's gonna fuck this up, Sam Donald.
A tie would help the Rams more than the Seahawks. Because they have already won the first game, so you'd be 1-0-1. First things first. Walker. Can he get around the
What the fuck are you doing on that play?
3 yards. Forbes makes the tackle there.
This decent defense sensing an opportunity, obviously, here. Seattle going with their big unit. We haven't seen a lot of 13 from them, but one back, 3 tight ends. Tried to go heavy that time with Kenneth Walker. He actually bounced the other way, away from the tight ends to get some positive yards.
Oh, man.
One of the advantages that going second, obviously, is everything is 4-down territory now. From the 39-yard line. Play action. Scramble. Throwing along the sideline. Smith and Jigba, did he make it inbound? The officials look at
Yo, anybody still here watching these things with me? Because this shit kind of crazy right now.
First down, 44-yard line.
Yeah, 2 things there. Great job. There was pressure again from Kobe Turner. Darnold gets away from it. And this is Jackson Smith and Jigba. Great footwork, great awareness, kind of slowed down, throttled down before he got close to the sideline and gave his quarterback a great target to be able to make that throw, so he didn't have to worry about his feet because he had already throttled down.
He now has 92 receiving yards from the 44-yard line. Darnold has to fling that one away. Waiting to sack chased by Puna Ford. 2nd and 10.
Yo, bro,
This
what the
defensive
fuck?
line really just having their way. Kobe
Dude, I
Turner,
just seen that
Puna
TikTok
Ford.
you sent me, bro.
We've seen Jared Verse getting in there, Byron Young.
Well, one reason, of course, is that
Hey, KBS, I'm going to send you a message in a minute. I need a couple thumbnails
Charles
made,
Cross
bro.
has been out.
I reacted to some NFL games, so and the others I'm going to react to, too. I just think the thumbnails you make, bro, are, like, so top fucking notch. Because, dude, I realized, like, the thumbnail I put at the Niners and Titans game definitely had to add some views to that. Oh. Nah, for real, hey, that might be a PI call, bro. Late flag? What the fuck?
Pass interference. Defense number 1. By rule, the ball is placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic. First down.
It looked like he grabbed the arm.
Damn, he's scared of the whole Seahawks, bro.
That length. A lot of times he's able to work around the body and use those long arms, but here he hooks that right.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's like he was just scared of the whole Seahawks, like, stadium if he didn't call that fucking play or call that a flag.
The Seahawks now 39-yard line.
Oh, shit. Dude, this game is absolute cinema, bro. Like, this is the best time of year for fucking sports and holidays. I don't even care that I lost my job, bro. I'm just happy and appreciate I get to eat holiday food, have a roof over my head, stream, spend the holidays with my mom, my pops, man. Just still to be here, bro. That's really where I'm at with it.
In a blink of an eye, go about 40 yards for a touchdown
earlier, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of got mad at my mom. I feel bad for that. She was just kind of crying because, like, we was trying to buy groceries and there was a little bit of complications. She was kind of stressed out. I'll go give her a hug later and apologize. Whenever I hear somebody talk about me losing my job, I guess it just triggers me to get mad. So, like, it triggers me when I get mad, right, bro? Because it's like, I'm not mad at I kind of took it out on her when I shouldn't have. I think I just get mad because I lost my job, and it's like, I work my ass off at this job every day, bro. Y'all know that.
And who better than Cooper Kupp to be able to make that throw? But
things will only get better, though. Something my mom and me always say, man, and my brothers. That was a hell of a throw Sam Darnold threw, though, by the way.
2nd down, short gain, space makes the tackle, 2nd and 8. So Cooper Kupp with that fumble at the end of the first half. Comes back.
I ain't gonna lie, ever since he went to, like, left the Rams and went to Seattle, Cooper Kupp has been non-existent. No disrespect.
Again, if they tie the game, the Rams get the ball back. The game keeps going to the 10-minute mark. 2nd down and 8.
Hey, bro, he fumbled the ball, bro. He's an undercover Ram, bro. I just thought about that.
Play fake, rolls, looks, throws, caught inside the 10-yard line to Barner, the tight end.
Hey, I think
I really think Seattle, because of the loss in Week 11, and looking at the time, it would make a lot of sense to me. Instead of tying, first they got to score a touchdown, but it would not shock me at all if McDonald would decide to go for
the win.
He knows right now.
Go for the dub.
The game lines up in a tie. The Rams still would have the advantage because they had won the game. They had a win and a tie versus a loss and a tie for the Seahawks.
So he's telling Clint Kubiak, get that 2-point play ready would be my guess.
The best you ever called. 3rd down and 3.
They ain't wrong, bro. Go for 2.
Inside the 5 goes Charbonnet for a
fuck, man. This game crazy, bro.
Headed right now. 1st and goal. Put it at the 4-yard line.
Great job there on 3rd and 3. The interior getting a good push. And how about the vision that time by Charbonnet? It's like the Rams are going to call a timeout.
Charge timeout. Los Angeles, they're first.
Hey, so I reacted. I know it's a little late, but I did react to the Rams and Titans game from a week ago, KPS. But if you can make a thumbnail into that would be dope.
2 more games to go for them after tonight at Carolina, and then at San Francisco. So this could be the last time this crowd sees this team at home.
I mean, Week 16. They're on a short week. They're playing to get to the top of the NFC West, maybe a #1 seed. And how fitting. We're in overtime. And it's coming.
I reacted to a couple of games, so there's still a couple I do want to react to as well, like the Packers game, the Green Bay Packers and Broncos game, and then the. All right, yeah, for sure. I feel bad putting you all to work all the time, dog. Holy fuck, bro. He threw a dart in there because I heard that shit. Oh, boy. Is it going for 2 or kicking it? Oh, shit. They're going. Dude, they're going.
I guarantee you, Mike McDonald said, hey, Clint, we get in here and score. Give us your best 2-point play.
Well, they scored on the wackiest 2-point conversion you'll ever see earlier.
Oh, goodness gracious, bro.
Well, the guy that just made that touchdown would be a great place to look. He's off to the right. They try to isolate him on his own. Rams going to call another timeout.
Yep, oh, my God, bro.
McVay wanted to see how they were going to line up. He did.
Here's the touchdown now. What a job by Darnold with a nice play fake.
The Seahawks may still go for the kick, though.
JSN. No receptions in the first half. All 96 yards and a touchdown in the second half. But coming to defense a little bit at number 14. Yeah, this game was going sideways. The turnovers, he sure has responded here in this second half when he's had his chances.
They may go for it, or they may try to see if they can get the Rams to jump. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is how the NFC used to be, bro. It was always a good fucking classic, man. It's that time, dude. I think it's gonna be like this for a couple of years with the Rams, Seahawks, and Niners. Fuck, man. I'm about to find out they go.
And now you got a
Seattle timeout.
Timeout by Seattle.
Seahawks just called a timeout. Are they going for 2 or kick?
It's almost like in basketball. Let's see what they're in. Call a timeout. Get a feel.
McVay saw it at first. Now McDonald sees what they line up as.
Yo, Mama Delight, bro, I want to get up and go get some food, but trying to react to the end of this game, bro.
Maybe a different formation, personnel grouping, but
she just made her homemade biscuits and gravy. My mom makes hella bomb biscuits and gravy.
The #1 seed here. It comes down to, like you say, this one play.
This is it. This is it. Make no mistake. 2-point try.
Yo, here we go. Here we go. They're going for 2. They're going for 2, bro.
Here comes their best 2-point play. 3 receivers this time. They changed the formation. 3 to the right. Warner in motion. Darnold throws.
No way, bro! No way! Oh, bro! Week 18's about to be a movie, boy. Oh, man, bro. Niners in Seattle, bro. Fighting for that 1 seed. Let's fucking go, bro.
Unbelievable. Just take it all in. What a scene. One of the best venues in the NFL. Comes down to a 2-point.
Holy shit, I got chills, bro.
To be tipped to the line of scrimmage, you're not going to believe it.
So the Seattle Seahawks have the #1 seed in their hands.
He can have his $2, bro.
Now let's look at how this play was developed. Remember, you talked about how the 3 receivers to the right, the tight end leaks.
Do I watch that, bro? Somebody left him wide open.
But I'll tell you, Solbert deserves a lot of credit for being patient before he delays and comes out.
Holy smokes, bro. It's about to be a movie, bro.
Did a nice job of looking it off.
Hey, KBS, I'm going to need you to cook something up great, bro. We reacting to that game.
Back to the backside, found the answer to hit
Please, sir, and thank you. I already know, bro. I have a feeling it's... I don't even have to say it. I know it's going to be Seattle and the Niners for the 1 seed, bro.
He's already paid the biggest dividend.
We know what it's coming down to, dog. Oh my God, Seattle won it. Now we gonna play the Seahawks at home, baby, at home for the 1 seed. Oh my God, bro.
And he knows how close he came to knocking that ball, getting his hand on it. Two of the best right there.
No question. Neither has his 40th birthday yet, so Sean McVay now goes to Atlanta, comes home against Arizona, Seattle.
Well, all I can say is, welcome to the Wild Wild West, baby.
Made some magic 4 years ago. Sam Darnold wins a huge one.
Hey, Sam Darnold a dog, bro. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, San Francisco's where you go to revive your career, bro, as a quarterback. Fuck, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's where you go to revive your career as a QB. I got some streams to cook up, bro. Next couple days. That was a hell of a game, bro. Hell of a game. And we wear our new fucking rivalry jerseys week 18. That's about to be crazy, bro. I wonder if it's going to be another classic against the Seahawks, man. I remember that year. What was that, 2020, bro? Or was it 2019? I can't remember. I think it was 2019. It was fucking Dre Greenlaw, I remember. I remember Russell Wilson threw a fucking ball to him. Greenlaw hits this dude 1 yard short from a touchdown. Dude, every fucking time, bro, the Rams or Seahawks play, or Rams and Niners, or Niners and Seahawks play. It's an absolute fucking classic, bro. Then, of course, you have the Cardinals where they're nowhere to be seen. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Nah, yeah, they come into the room, bro, drinking a hot cocoa on Christmas. Hey, what's up, fam? And I deadass thought this game was over when I was at the grocery store. By the way, the store that I go to, bro, it's like 2 or 3 minutes from my house. That's why I told you guys to be back in a bit. Nah, that shit's crazy. I thought it was over, bro, because I think it was like 14:30. That's crazy, man. Well, I know I gotta go in a bit with my mom, or I'm gonna ask her what she wants to do. Wait till I come back. Expect a later stream. We'll be grinding some Fortnite if y'all want to play with me. If you guys do grab anything in the item shop, use my supporter creator code. That was a hell of a game. I'll be live later, guys. I got some videos I'll post up as well. By the way, KBS, if you haven't, go react to the Niners and Titans game, bro. And I'll give you a list of some of the games that or some of the things I need thumbnails for, bro. So, anyways, I catch you guys in a couple hours or later. I got to go back to the store in a bit, get the last couple things, and I will be on Fortnite, though. Peace out.